Hello, YouTube! And since we are not doing Warzone or Mayhem this week, I still promise that we will bring you the debut episode of GTS Reloaded. This is the newest show to the Extreme Wrestling Network. So, shall we get into the match card before we start this show off? Our opening contest, we got Vince Series taking on Big Jeff Noise. And then in our next contest, we got Lalo Martinez taking on Adam Bizarre. Too Tough Tony taking on one half of the Brothers of Funstruction, Yabo the Clown. We got Jungle Jim Wilder taking on the GTS World Heavyweight Champion Jake Cage. Dante Farmito take one half of Anonymous Threat, takes on one half of the Outbreak, Abel Booker. And then Big Al has some words for Claire Groff here tonight. Claire Groff is the GTS Legendary Women's World Champion. And in our main event, Louis Jr. will hold an open challenge for his Intercontinental Championship. So let's get down to the ring and get the debut episode of GTS Reloaded underway.
We're on the same page right now.
Here we go. Welcome to the GTS Arena. And this is our opening contest. Vince Series making his way down to the ring for one-on-one action.
Making his way to the ring from New Jersey, weighing in at 200.
This chair fucking sucks. Vince Series making his way down to the ring for our opening contest. This is GTS Reloaded for the 6th of May 2026. Move that speaker and actually move my webcam up a bit so you can actually see me, your commentator and host of GTS Reloaded. And yes, we have changed the XWF Command Center around a little bit. Right now, here comes Vince's opponent. This is Big Jeff Noise, the American Kaiju, making his way down to the ring. Big Jeff Noise looking to make an impact here on the debut episode of GTS Reloaded. Here's the thing, the general manager for GTS Reloaded is Vince Russo. And let's get this matchup underway. Ooh, both of these men look at the stare. Oh! They start things off with a handshake. Nice show of respect on the debut episode of GTS Reloaded. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh! Takedown! Jeff Noise going for the cover. Oh! Reverse! And our official for GTS Reloaded is a former GTS superstar. Forgot his name. God damn. Here we go. Vince off the rope. Ooh, missed that leg drop as Big Jeff Noise gets out of the way. I think like this is pretty much the one person here in GTS Wrestling that would possibly be able to hand it to Vince Series like Vince Series looks very looks smaller. Like usually, like Vince Series just towers over his opponents in this matchup. Vince Series usually just manhandles his opponent, but he's definitely having some difficulty against Big Jeff Noise. Big Jeff Noise with the size and power advantage, which is a rarity for Vince Series. Normally, he's the one who is overpowering his opponents. Now Vince with the cover. Only a 1 count. As Jeff Noise gets the shoulder up. Now Vince into the corner. Tie up by Jeff Noise. Now Jeff Noise from behind has it locked in. Oh my God! Slams him down. Tie up by Big Jeff Noise. Oh! Vince turns it around, sends him to the outside. Oh! Nearly just pulled him throat first into the top rope. Vince is down as Jeff Noise makes his way back into the ring. Oh my God! And he gets leveled with a clothesline. Now Vince looking to fight back into this matchup. Has him up. Oh! Spine Busters! Who are you gonna call? Now Vince into the cover. 1, 2, no! That would have put a normal competitor, any other competitor, that would have been it. But Vince with a leg drop. He might have neutralized Big Jeff Noise for the most part. Takes him down. Going for the single-legged, like Boston Crab. This is the maneuver that, oh my God. And he forced the submission. Oh, and Vince is not done. Oh my God, and he's just attacking him. Vince Series just forced the submission on Big Jeff Noise. That was an explosive way to open GTS Reloaded. Yeah, we were just showing off the packed house here in the GTS arena. Right now, Lalo Martinez coming down to the ring. Lola's right here. You have Brussels Sprout. Lalo Martinez making his way into the ring. He has had an explosive start in the GTS backyard. But he is now here in the Reloaded venue. The brand new GTS warehouse. Brand new state-of-the-art GTS warehouse. But right now, Lalo Martinez will be taking on the GTS Hardcore Champion, Adam Bazar. Way down to the ring, looking to show why he is the GTS Hardcore Champion. And in our main event, Louis Jr. will be putting his title on the line in an open challenge. So you will see who will. But here's the thing, that will definitely be a awesome main event to see who would be able to put down the big man, Louis Jr. Ooh, knee to the face from Lalo Martinez. I got Adam Bazar looking to take advantage as he ties it up and just tosses him. Like, Adam Bizarre definitely is the big man here. Like, the craziest person in GTS wrestling. And, like, you definitely do not want to possibly try to... you definitely do not want to be in it. You gotta be just as crazy as he is if you want to take on Adam Bizarre. Right now, Adam... Oh, Lalo turning things around is like, I think like Adam was about to lay in a vicious attack where he was prone in the corner of the ring. Here we go. Tie up. Oh, puts him in the corner. Now Lalo looking to turn things around on Adam Bizarre. And here's the thing, we will do a roster rundown after tonight's match card. And you will know who are all the GTS champions are at the end of tonight's match card when we do the roster rundown. Well, Adam Bizarre into the cover. One! Only a 1 count as this match will continue. I will be right back. Picture-in-picture ads. Hope you enjoyed the action while we were out. This is Lalo Martinez versus Adam Bizarre, and he just hits Adam Bizarre with that drop kick. Here we go. Oh, Adam Bizarre picked him. Oh my God, he just tossed him over. He just drug him over the top rope and tossed him down to the floor! This is why you gotta be careful. You gotta at least be some type of crazy to challenge this man. Like, Adam Bizarre is literally a monster here on the GTS roster. And it's gonna be more dangerous knowing that he is the reigning and defending hardcore champion. Ooh, and we're at a count of 7, 8, and Lalo Martinez makes his way back into the ring. Adam Bizarre still a little dazed. And he makes his way into the ring and levels Lalo with a clothesline. Oh, it's a back body drop! And a spine buster! Like, Adam Bizarre definitely does not play around. Oof. And Lalo turns things around. But Lalo still staying in there, still showing that he can hang with Adam Bizarre, but Adam Bizarre still laying in those vicious strikes. One right after the other, and a vicious top by Lalo. Oh my God! Ooh! Oh my God! These fans are going crazy. On a 1 count, like Adam Bizarre still getting the shoulder up. Here we go. Up! Oh! And there! Oh my God! Could this be enough to keep Adam Bizarre down as Lalo goes for the cover? 1, 2, and 3! He did it! He put down Adam Bizarre. Wow, he put down the hardcore champion Adam Bizarre in an impressive fashion. Definitely showing off his ability in ring. Definitely showing off endurance against a very tough competitor. Uh-oh. Head scissors into a face buster, into a face breaker. There are some of your replays for this insane matchup that we just saw here on the debut episode of GTS Reloaded. Lalo Martinez didn't just survive that match. He literally showed off his endurance while taking on somebody by the likes of Adam Bizarre. Well, we gotta move on. This is our third matchup. And here comes Too Tough Tony making his way down to the ring, the former JCW Lunacy World Heavyweight Champion. Too Tough Tony looking to step into the GTS ring. Like I said, Vince Russo brought over some competitors from JCW to compete here in the GTS ring. Now, here comes his opponent. And it is Yabo the Clown. One half of the GTS YouTube Tag Team Champions. Yabo the Clown, he is one half of the Brothers of Funstruction. And yes, GTS has 2 different tag team titles. And no, the second tag title isn't the JCW tag team titles. The secondary tag team titles are what Yabo is holding in his right hand. It is the GTS YouTube Tag Team Championships. Let's get this matchup underway. Man, Jesus Christ. This match is now underway. And here's the thing, both of these two know each other very well. They both come from JCW. They both represent JCW Lunacy. Here we go. Tony has Yabo up. A little stiff right hand. Now here's the thing, Too Tough Tony ain't afraid to get down and dirty while in action. But he's in there with a very unorthodox competitor. Like Yabo the Clown is Yabo the Clown definitely has his own style. And like him and his brother both have their own style of wrestling. Like they're definitely trained in the circus. Now Tony getting back up. But Too Tough Tony definitely is as tough as they come, and he just shakes off Yabo into a neck breaker. Here's the thing, like, you definitely want to be wary of Too Tough Tony because he does use his signature meteorite, and if you don't know from me telling you about him in the XWF, he definitely will pour Bacardi Lemon onto his right hand, light it on fire right before just punching you in the face. Like, he just hits you with a flaming right hand. But Yabo fighting back. Oh, nice drop kick by one half of the Brothers of Funstruction. Oh! Looked like Too Tough Tony was looking for it, but it ended up short. He just punched the mat. Back body drop by Yabo. Yabo avoiding the meteorite. Actually, Too Tough Tony was looking to strike, but it ended up striking the mat. And here's the thing, for those of you who are wondering, the wrestling ring is not a trampoline. There is bounce, but not a whole lot of give. Well, here we go. Tony's letting it up. Drive by! But here's the thing. The surface of the ring canvas does not have a lot of give to it. Tony with the cover, 2 and no! Near fall. Like, here's the thing. Like the... Oh, no. He's got it set up! Meteorite! Into the cover! This might be it! 1, 2, and 3! Too Tough Tony picks up the win!
Here is your winner,
Too Tough Tony picks up the win in our third contest here on GTS Reloaded. Here we go. A little bit of an intermission. Here we go. We are ready for our fourth contest. Here we go. Jungle Jim Wilder. He was just named the brand new business manager for GTS Wrestling.
weighing in at 205 pounds, Junior Jim Walker.
But then again, here on GTS Reloaded, he doesn't have that authority here. That authority belongs to the official GM or business manager, no matter what you want to call it. I think Vince Russo would probably prefer the term business manager, because I don't think he would want to be called a GM, because that term it probably might be a little too corporate for him. But yeah, Vince Russo has the authority here in GTS Reloaded, and right now here comes the reigning and defending GTS World Heavyweight Champion. This is the, hey, don't call him Bronson Reed, because this is Jake Cage, holding up that GTS World title.
And his opponent from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 292 pounds, the Internet's World Heavyweight Champion, Jake
Jake Cage making his way down to the ring, representing GTS as the world champion. And he just set our stage on fire. Here we go. Time it, time it, time it. Yeah. Jake Cage needs you to acknowledge him as your GTS World Heavyweight Champion. Kind of misfired on the pyro. But whatever. At least the pyro went off. But then again, like, don't think you're gonna get that every week. This is the debut episode of GTS Reloaded. And right now, Jake Cage is ready for his matchup with Jungle Jim Wilder. Jake Cage returning to GTS Wrestling. Like, you guys wanted him back at GTS Wrestling, and you got it! You got the man who has the best spear in GTS Wrestling, making his return to where it all started. Oh! Jungle Jim misses with that springboard moonsault. Here we go, and he is taking on one of the new stars in GTS, Jungle Jim Wilder. Ooh! Dropping those knees to the nether regions. Looks like no more Little Jims in the near future, if Jake Cage has anything to say about it. I said no more. Doesn't mean that like, we all know he does have a kid. I just said no more, as in don't expect for him to have any more kids after taking that type of maneuver from Jake Cage. And now, oh my God! And Jungle Jim not taking that, those knees to the nether region so well, as he's looking to lay in the attack on Jake Cage. And like, Jungle Jim definitely is looking to make a statement here tonight by taking down the top dog here in GTS Wrestling by putting down the World Heavyweight Champion here tonight. Ooh! Oh my God! Now Jungle Jim going for the cover. And that was only a 1 count. Like, you're definitely going to need to do a little more if you want to put down the Oh! Jungle Jim, actually Jake Cage avoided that enziguri, but Jungle Jim still looking to fight back. Jungle Jim showing a lot of endurance and integrity as he's stepping to the most legendary man in GTS Wrestling. Oh my God, and he hit it! Kick to the back. Oh my God! Stomping out the shoulders. Jungle Jim looking to finish off the champion. Has him up! Oh, welcome to the jungle! Now Jungle Jim into the cover. 1, 2! Oh, and Jake Cage gets the shoulder up. Tie up by Jim. He's not finished. He wants to get this win. Oh, right into the top rope. Off the rope with a moonsault. Oh, Jake sliding out. No! He caught Jake with a stiff punt, but Jake reverses it. Now here's the thing, Jake fighting like he is Bronson Reed. Oh, shoulder breaker. Like here's the thing, like no. Oh, big boot sending Jake Cage to the outside of the ring. Yep. There we go. Oh my God! Nice little roundhouse kick by Jungle Jim. Now he's picking Jake Cage up, tie up. Now, no! Ooh! Jake Cage turns it around and sends him into the solid steel ring steps. Ooh! Rainmaker by Jake Cage. Tie up. And like we're on a count of 7 as Jake Cage makes his way back into the ring. We're at a count of 8. I think Jake wants to win by count out. We're at a count of 9, I think. And Jungle Jim makes it back in. Oh, but Jake powering out of it as Jim wanted to finish Jake off. Oh, he has him up. Oh, slams him down. We almost had a count out. Like Jake Cage definitely pissed off that Jim tried to win via count. Oh my God! Now Jake going up to the middle rope. Oh, no one home as Jungle Jim avoided that diving shoulder tackle. Oh my God! Jake Cage just busted Jungle Jim open. Into the cover, 1, 2, no! Only a 2 count as Jungle Jim gets the shoulder up. Oh! Told you we were gonna see blood here tonight. Oh! He blocked it! He blocked it! Punching him down! Oh my God! You don't make Jim bleed his own blood, and Jim is going to the top rope! Oh! He's avoided it! Oh, Jim sending Jake off the ropes. Oh, stiff forearm. It's like that blood might have energized Jungle Jim. Now he's back to the top. Oh, no one home as Jake goes for the cover. 1, 2. Now, like Jungle Jim was probably looking for like a diving punch to the champion off of the top rope. Now a tie-up. Oh no, he's got his hand around the throat! Hands him up! Choke slam! Oh no. And he's about to finish him off. Spear! Now Jake into the cover! 1, 2, 3! And that's why it's called the best spear in GTS! As Jake Cage picks up the win here tonight. That was a very good match. Jake Cage picked up the victory. The world champion definitely looking to set the tone going into this season of GTS Reloaded. Here we go. We are getting ready for our next matchup. Jake Cage with a very dominant win on the debut episode of GTS Reloaded. Right now, here comes our next competitor. This is Dante Fermito, one half of Anonymous Threat.
Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 180 pounds, Dante
Dante
Farmer.
Farmito. Here's the thing, Anonymous Threat definitely found their home here in GTS Reloaded. But also definitely made like their start going into Grimomania this year. But Dante will take on his opponent tonight, one half of the Outbreak. This is Abel. Here's the thing, he's coming out here.
The undead from your darkest fears. Weighing in at 228 pounds,
Yeah, Abel definitely coming out here without his handler, Barnabas the Bazaar. I don't know if that's either going to be a good thing or a bad thing for Dante. But here's the thing: you don't want to see a zombie on the roam like this. And I think those are good worms crawling out of his eye socket. And I think Abel has worms crawling out of his eye socket. And the referee just got leveled by Dante. And he just levels Abel with a clothesline. The referee has been knocked out. Wouldn't necessarily think Abel would be the one to ask for a handshake. Like, here's the thing, like him and Jackson are two brothers with the same conjoined brain. Oh my God! Oof. Dante definitely taking control of this matchup at the startup. Abel now up. Here's the thing, like I'm pretty sure like the Outbreak and Anonymous Threat probably could have possibly a massive battle here in GTS Reloaded. Now Dante making his way back in. Dante out here minus his tag team partner Ray Ova. But here's the thing, well, he's picking up Abel. Looks like he's definitely holding his own against one half of the Outbreak. And it seems like Abel definitely might be a little bit over his addiction. He didn't necessarily come out here scratching his nose or anything. It's like if you've watched the past few weeks of JCW Lunacy, and Jackson and Abel have definitely gotten a little bit of an addiction. Like they've gotten a hold of cocaine's cocaine. Definitely drank Two Tough Tony's Bacardi, and they found pills on one of the JCW commentators. And here's the thing, like hopefully he doesn't come to the booth here in the XWF Command Center because, hey, I clearly don't have anything. Only thing I have to drink is this True Lime Black Cherry Limeade, and this is non-alcoholic. So I guess I'm kind of shit out of luck because, like, hey, he's not gonna find any drugs on me. But yeah, hopefully Jackson and Abel find a cure for their addiction. Looks like Barnabas the Bazaar is finding that, as Dante just picked up the win over one half of the Outbreak. Like, here's the thing, you gotta definitely be careful. Like, hey, these zombies do have a thirst for brains and drugs. And that was definitely one thing that led to the end of it. And he speared Abel Booker to pick up the win. We do have action replays this time. But here's the thing, like GTS Reloaded has action replays this time around. And here's the thing, if you're missing the XWF action, that will return next Tuesday as we are resetting the GTS universe. And now here we go, ready for our next matchup. And Big Al, Alice Crowley making her way out to the ring.
From Cleveland, Ohio, Big Al, Alice Crazy.
Big Al, the former JCW Women's Champion. She lost that title at JCW Stranglemania to J-Rods. And like, here's the thing, like, if you watch the last episode of Lunacy, she's definitely not happy about losing that women's title, and she definitely might be looking to take it out on Claire Groff. And she definitely is focused on a title, on a different title, the title that is around Claire's waist, and that is the GTS Women's Legendary Championship. Claire making her way down to the ring. Claire, the co-owner of the Extreme Wrestling Federation. She still has the chairwoman and CEO tags in her name, but she is, even though she is the co-owner of the XWF. Now let's get this matchup underway as the women look to go after each other one-on-one. Now Claire pulls her into a headlock. Oop. And here's the thing, like, Big Al definitely looking to get some championship gold here in GTS Reloaded. But GTS Reloaded does kind of have a very tough women's division. Big Al. Oh my God! Springboard moonsault right to the women's champion. But Claire with an enziguri takes down Big Al. And now rapid fire kicks to the face by the co-owner of the XWF. Ooh, and a hip attack. Oh, face buster by Big Al. Oh, yep, Claire turning things around. Like, this is definitely has the promise of being a very scrappy matchup between both of these women here tonight. Nope. Stiff kick by Big Al. Now Big Al looking to lay strikes into the co-owner of the XWF. Big Al setting up. Oh! Nice kick, and it knocks down Claire. Claire turning things back around. Oh! Locking in a triangle submission on Alice Crowley. Alice Crowley is trapped in the submission, but she's fighting a way out of it. Picks Claire up and power bombs her. Big Al looks a little staggered as Claire tries to get back to her feet, but right now we got the back and forth action between both of these women in the middle of the ring. Oh! Ooh! Stiff strike, and now Big Al wants more! Oh my God! And we got the cat fight! Oh! Go! Code breaker, and then busted Big Al wide open! 1, 2, and no! Big Al busted open off of that code breaker. Claire Groff pulling out some brand new maneuvers this time around. Oh, takedown into a headlock. Oh my God. Big Al has control of this matchup. Here's the thing, Big Al is definitely determined to possibly pick up Women's Championship gold here in GTS Reloaded, and now Big Al with the cover. No, only a 1 count. Here we go. Oh! Claire flips. Oh my God! Submission locked in on Big Al! Claire wrenching it and picks up the win! And Claire making her way. Oh! Hey, we were able to afford Kathy Kelly. Oh, there's Alice Crowley, not too happy. Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh! 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 We need to get the security out of here. This broke out real quick. Oh! Here we go. This was an interview that turned into a fight out here on the outside of the ring. Oh! Oh! Another code breaker by Claire. Claire getting the best of Big Al, Alice Crowley after the match. Holy crap! This is going to be an explosive GTS Reloaded.
The following contest is an open challenge.
And here we go. We are already at our main event of the evening. Yeah, here's the thing. Louis Jr. offering an open challenge for his GTS Intercontinental Championship. Here we go. Here we go, the completely unstoppable machine, Louis Jr. making his way down to the ring with the GTS Intercontinental title over his shoulder. Louis Jr. definitely coming out here priding himself on being a fighting champion. That's why he wants to issue a open challenge here tonight. And he says, whoever accepts is going to get smashed. Lulu Smash definitely offering an open challenge for his championship. Now he picked up the mic. Now here we go. And he's calling out the locker room. Who's going to accept? Louis with the title over his shoulder again. Who's coming out? Oh. It's Connor Schaefer! Connor Schaefer accepting the open challenge. The return of Connor Schaefer to GTS Wrestling. The Demon Child making his return to GTS. Actually, the Devil Child making his return to GTS. We haven't seen this guy in a long time. And put up the belt graphic. That is what is on the line. The GTS Intercontinental Championship.
Introducing the challenger from New Jersey, weighing in at 192 pounds, Connor Cena! And his opponent from New Jersey, weighing in at 373 pounds, the Internet's Intercontinental
That's what that camera
Champion,
angle.
Louis
I can't explain that camera angle. Crap. I think like we are stuck with the shot of like the canvas right now. Yeah, our camera angles are kind of skip. There we go. And there's the referee holding up the GTS Intercontinental title as this match is ready to get underway. Oh, Connor Schaefer ducking Louis Jr. out of the way. Like, Louis Jr. not too happy about that as he goes for the quick pin. What? Oh. Connor reverses it. No. But Louis Jr. kicks out. Tie up by Louis Jr. Go behind. Ooh, stiff forearm to the back. Ooh. And Connor Schaefer busted open for that quick strike. And here's the thing, like Louis Jr. looking to show everybody why they call him the complete unstoppable machine as he's punching Connor Schaefer in the face. Ooh. It looked like he probably might have brought more blood out of that open wound. Ooh. Tosses him down, like he just ragdolled Connor Schaefer. Oh, no. Oh, Connor turning things around. Stiff punch of his own to Louis Jr. He looks to, oh no, he just turned around. Tie up by Louis Jr. sending Connor off the rope. Drop down. Oh, picks him up. Oh, sidewalk slam. Louis looking to smash his competition here tonight. Here we go. Both Louis and Connor exit the ring. Ooh, tie up by Louis. No, not out here! Ooh, roll through. Oh! Connor with the roll through. Oh, chops to the chest by Connor Schaefer. Oh, has him up. Ooh, but Louis gets out of it. Tie up by Louis. Oh, turn it around as Connor makes his way back into the ring after he just tossed Louis Jr. The count is getting high as Louis makes his way back in at a count of 6. Chop to the chest. Actually, Connor Schaefer looking reinvigorated after that little trip outside. Actually, one thing, can you blame him? He almost got powerbombed on the outside. Connor with the cover and only a 1 count. Louis Jr. escapes. Oh no. Oh, you can't pick him up. This is a big, heavy dude. Oh my God. Oh yeah, there's a bear hug locked in on Connor Schaefer. Louis Jr. looking to squeeze the life out of his opponent. But Connor Schaefer fights out of it. There we go. Tie up. Oh, Luke. Connor with a. No. He's fighting through. He wants this Intercontinental title. He wants to put down the big man. He wants to show that the unstoppable machine can be defeated. Oh my God, he was biting him! Wow! Louis with the cover! 1, 2! No! Connor gets the shoulder up. Kick to the midsection. Oh my God! Slamming the back down. Now Connor with the arm locked, twisting it! Oof. He wants to put down the complete unstoppable machine in our main event of GTS Reloaded. Ooh, uppercut to the back of the head. Oh, here we go. Ooh, stop the showing off, buddy. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that got turned around as they showed like an up-close shot of the official. You should have saw the action. But look, oh, there we go. Oh my God. Connor Schaefer leveling Louis Jr. Oh, super kick to the complete unstoppable machine. 1, 2. Oh, we almost had a new champion. That was a near fall, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sweep the leg. Louis Jr. with full control, looking to regain control. Oh my God! Oh, Lulu smash! Oh, no, oh my God, sleeper hold locked in. He already took a Lulu smash. Now he's looking to choke him out. He's breaking the hold. Oh my, he's fighting out of it. Connor Schaefer showing every way out of every offensive move that Louis is doing here tonight. But Louis Jr. still will not stop. Like Louis Jr. says, you're going to have to kill me to put me down. Oh my God, massive belly to belly. Louis Jr. into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Louis retains the Intercontinental Championship. Oh my God. That was an Louis just says, give me that. Crowd is not happy about that outcome. They wanted to see Connor Schaefer win the championship here tonight, but that was our main event for the debut episode of GTS Reloaded. And like I said, we will go through the full roster rundown so you know who is competing here on GTS Reloaded. You just saw him. You got Too Tough Tony, Abel Booker, Garbage Beard, Ace Marksman. You also saw this guy, Adam Bazar, AJ Anderson, Angel Santiago, Barnabas the Bizarre. He is the man. He is the handler for the Outbreak. We got Big Al. She had an impressive showing against Claire Groff here tonight. We got Big Jeff Noyes, Big Billy Gold, Carmine, our rotted asshole. Arata. You got Caster, Charlie Bonifer, Claire Groff, the GTS Women's Legendary World Champion. We got Cocaine, Connor Schaefer, who we just saw push Louis Jr. to his limits in our main event. We got Dante Farmito, Doc Holliday, Doo-Hop, Emily Saxton, the human hot dog, E-Money Millie, who is the United States champion, Eris Spiral, Flash Carter, Francesca Cheney, member of the Cheneys. We got Gabe Sayers, Golden Boy Kuma, Grim. Can't have GTS without Grim. Hollywood Haley J, Ice-T Curtis, the other half of the Cheenies, Isaac Wayne, Isaiah Rage, Jack Martins, Jack Trads, the other half of the Outbreak, Jackson Crowley. We got Jake Cage, we saw him earlier, the GTS World Champion, and we also have James Gray, Jamie Madrox, one half of Twisted, Jada Key Evans, Jeff Skywalker, Jermaine, the other half of Mob Hill. We got Jimmy Controversy, Joey Angelo, Chicken Parm, Big Papa Parm himself, Jungle Jim Wilder, Catherine Albright, Cletus motherfucking Bailey. Hey, you had to get an F-bomb out of me. Lalo Martinez, Lawrence Spiral, LJ Wash, LK Justice, Louis Jr., who just put on a clinic in our main event with Connor Schaefer. We got Mage, Manabo, one half of Doom Crew. We got Mark the Shark, the Mark Jeff Bravo, Mike Goldstein, aka Goldcock. Oh wait, sorry, that's what Grim calls him, but hey, we have Ringmaster Mike Roth here in the mix as well. We got Mikey Anarchy, the other half of Twisted, Monoxide Child. We got Nick Thompson, Oliver Closeoff, the other half of Doom Crew. We got Paul Willis. We got Pete Corvus, Peta Kid, Rad Dad, Radley Belmont, Ray Martinez, Ray Ova, Rhea Silver, Ricky Martinez, Ron Voyage, Rox, Ruffo, the other half of the Brothers of Funstruction. We got Shaggy Two Dope, one half of the GTS World Tag Team Champions. We do have 2 tag divisions on the same show. Tia Galloretto, Tony Cheney, the entire Cheney family is here for GTS Reloaded. We got Tony Emerald, Vince Series, Violent J, the other half of the World Tag Team Champions, Wade Kruger, the other half of the Stepdads, Willie Mack, Winter, Yabo, the other half of the YouTube Tag Team Champions, and Zach Ruby. And that was the full roster rundown for GTS Reloaded. And we will see you next Wednesday for the next episode of GTS Reloaded. So till then, peace the fuck out.